Did you know there are creatures in the ocean that might be older than your grandparents? No, I'm not talking about whales or ancient turtles. I'm talking about lobsters. And today, we're diving deep into the incredible, almost alien world of these crustaceans to uncover the secrets of their extreme old age. What if I told you that some scientists believe lobsters might hold a key to understanding longevity itself? Stick around, because the truth is stranger than you could ever imagine. Welcome back, ocean explorers. So let's get straight to it. When you think of a lobster, you probably picture a delicious dinner. But the lobster on your plate is just a teenager. In the wild, these animals can live for an astonishingly long time. We're talking 50, 70, even over 100 years. This completely reshapes our understanding of how long marine life can actually survive. For decades, we thought we had a pretty good handle on aging in the animal kingdom. But lobsters just throw a massive wrench into those theories. They don't seem to age in the same way we do. They don't get weaker, or sicker, or less fertile. In fact, it's often the opposite. Older, larger lobsters are often the most robust and fertile of all. So how do they do it? The secret lies in something called indeterminate growth. Unlike humans who stop growing after puberty, lobsters can theoretically grow forever. They shed their shells in a process called molting, and each time they do, they get a little bigger. This process is risky, sure, but it also allows them to constantly repair their bodies. But there's an even more incredible secret hidden in their DNA. Lobsters produce a huge amount of an enzyme called telomerase. Think of telomeres as the protective caps at the end of our chromosomes, like the plastic tips on shoelaces. Every time our cells divide, these caps get a little shorter, and this shortening is directly linked to aging. But telomerase rebuilds these caps. While humans have this enzyme, it's mostly active only in our early development. Lobsters, on the other hand, keep producing it throughout their lives, constantly repairing their DNA and preventing the cellular decay we associate with getting old. This is what scientists call biological immortality. Now, biologically immortal doesn't mean they can't die. They can still get eaten by predators, get caught by fishermen, or succumb to shell diseases. And eventually the process of molting becomes too energy-intensive. As a lobster gets gigantic, shedding its massive shell requires an enormous amount of energy. And sometimes they die from exhaustion during the process. But they don't die of old age in the way a mammal does. Their organs don't just fail because they're worn out. This incredible survival strategy forces us to rethink everything we thought we knew about growth and aging in the ocean. We used to believe that most species had a set growth curve. Rapid growth when young, slowing down as they reach adulthood. Lobsters shatter this model. Their continuous growth and increasing fertility with age are adaptive traits that have allowed them to thrive in the harsh, competitive environment of the ocean floor for millions of years. Think about it from an evolutionary perspective. In an environment where you could be eaten at any moment, the ability to just keep getting bigger and stronger is a massive advantage. A larger lobster has fewer natural predators. A giant, 100-year-old male lobster is the king of his territory, and an old large female can produce exponentially more eggs than a younger, smaller one. We're talking tens of thousands more eggs per brood. These older, larger lobsters are not just survivors. They are superbreeders, crucial for maintaining healthy, resilient populations. This brings us to a really important point: conservation. For a long time, fisheries targeted the biggest lobsters because they yielded the most meat. But now we understand that we were taking out the most important members of the population, the wise old elders and the most productive parents. Removing these ancient giants is like cutting down the oldest, most fruitful trees in an orchard. This realization is leading to big changes in how we manage lobster fisheries. Many regions now have regulations that protect the largest lobsters. There are maximum size limits, not just minimum ones. Fishermen have to throw the giants back. This is a perfect example of how scientific discovery can directly lead to better conservation policies. By understanding the unique biology of these animals, we can ensure that their populations remain healthy for generations to come. We are shifting from a mindset of simple extraction to one of sustainable stewardship, all thanks to a deeper appreciation for the lobster's life cycle. It highlights the critical importance of protecting aged populations within any species, not just lobsters. These older individuals often carry vital genetic diversity and experience that is invaluable to the survival of the group. The story of the lobster is more than just a cool piece of trivia. It's a gateway to understanding the vast, complex dynamics of our planet's marine ecosystems. It encourages us to ask bigger questions. What other species out there have similar hidden abilities? How do these long-lived animals influence their environment over their decades-long lifespans? A 100-year-old lobster has witnessed a century of change on the ocean floor. What could it teach us about climate change, pollution, and the shifting patterns of marine life? Studying these ancient creatures is like opening a living history book. It pushes scientists to develop new methods for tracking and studying animals in the deep ocean, leading to innovations in marine technology and research. Every new discovery about the lobster's longevity opens up a dozen new avenues for research. Not just in marine biology, but in genetics, medicine, and evolutionary science. The implications are huge. Could the lobster's telomerase-producing ability hold clues for human health and aging? While we're a very, very long way from any kind of lobster-inspired anti-aging treatment, studying these natural mechanisms helps us understand the fundamental processes of life and decay. It reminds us that nature has already solved many of the complex problems that we are just beginning to grapple with. The ocean is full of these incredible secrets, and the lobster is just one amazing chapter in a much larger story. It's a story of resilience, adaptation, and the incredible diversity of life on Earth. So the next time you see a lobster, whether it's in an aquarium or on a menu, take a moment to appreciate the incredible biological masterpiece that it is, a creature that has all but conquered the aging process. This journey into the lobster's world shows us that there's always more to learn, and that the ocean's depths hold wonders we are only just beginning to comprehend. The more we study, the more we realize how interconnected everything is, and how vital it is to protect these fragile ecosystems and the ancient creatures that inhabit them. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive today. If you found this as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the mysteries of the natural world. And drop a comment below. What other ocean creatures' secrets should we uncover next? See you in the next video.